What's up, guys? I actually started recording this just a few minutes ago and realized that the game itself actually wasn't recording because I'm a smart guy. But welcome to Fausts Alptraum. Game on Steam. It is free. It is a horror game. So it looked really interesting, the art style and all that, and I really wanted to try it out. So let's do this.
Setting 1012.
Again you show yourselves, you wavering forms, revealed as you once were to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more, hearts willing still to suffer that illusion? Of lovely hours, though slipped from me and lost, they can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng, my heart's made anxious even by their clapping. A shudder takes me, tear on tear, or tear on tear, I don't know, entire. The film heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what is gone becomes reality. Goth Fausts. Today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way. I English good. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits, of which she recognized only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go, I asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. And this is where I got to where I was before I realized, hey, I'm not recording. Is this the one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wryly as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then, Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Gosh, move faster! Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. And we're going on in. Aunt Martha? Oh. The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze, clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. In the silence, it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step. But the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Dot 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 dot. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light. See here. Eek. Ah, just a cat. Very creepy looking cat. That was frightening. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom where cold black fur melted into the shadows. It flicked away in the next second. Can I play it? Dot 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 dot. Ah, it disappeared. But I wanted to pet it. Where had it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird, huh? I mean, it's kind of what cats do, but... Hello, door. Huh? The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Aunt could not have passed by here. But... Oh, I'm playing now! Can I run? No. So... Sorry. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here. Huh? A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Darkness oozed in. Oh boy. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? An piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks bleached of color, as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes. Oh, excellent, you understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs. What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeve, accompanied by the clopping sound of horses' hooves. It seemed bored. Am I not entertaining enough for you? But this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave. This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed, as she tilted her head a long way up to meet its gaze. Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth. A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. The light disappeared suddenly as the window shutters had snapped shut. And then the door opened. Her body moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind roiling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps and past a dim doorframe draped with spiderwebs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then... Huh? What? There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. What's wrong? That nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Eh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door. She retorted. I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. What's wrong? Elizabeth? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Sorry. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm that gnaws on your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Berlois' La Damnation des Fausts. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world. And we're back. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. So stirred. The interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts one to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he is a sailor if he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas. Okay. Can I really not run? I'd like to move a little faster. It was a piece of chocolate candy. Ooh. Get chocolate. Yay! Eating it will impart more energy and your walking speed will increase. It can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot walk. No firewood. There were matches and a candle holder. Matches. Using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot see. Well, that's a given. Yay! There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yes. Check to see what's in the room first. Oh, did I not look at everything? Oh, come find me. Okay, I'm not done. Anything else? A key. The half of the label that remained had the words "First floor right corridor." Okay, now can I leave? Oh, I had to get the key first. No, there really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head, although she had yet to figure out what had happened. Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back as she finished that thought. Would it make a difference if she made a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. "Who are you?" Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased into a smile as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. "I am Mephistopheles?" "Me what?" "Mephisto. What exactly are you?" Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl. It spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I am the djinn that denies everything." Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, "Can you tell me where the front door is?" "Didn't I say there was no such thing?" "That's what you said. I didn't see a thing." "Didn't you walk in on your own volition? How would you not know where the door is?" "What do you know?" "They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born." Dang. It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood curdling onto Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such a cloyingly sweet voice, one that had snuck up to her unawares. I can't talk word crap, guys. I'm sorry. Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. Elizabeth turned back to rebuke this weird theory. "No way," she said. "I don't want to stay or spend even a second here." "Not even for a second?" "Not even for a second." "Really? Alright. Want to make a bet?" "Oh no." "If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out." "Really?" "Yes," the demon nodded. "But if at any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here, or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose." "Any instant?" "Any instant." Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it for too long. "Oh good, then it's settled." The demon capered in satisfaction before she said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before she blurted out, "Wait a minute!" The bed had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs. And she didn't want to keep it at all. Oh, shoot, my light. Don't mess with the mice. I can't see. It was locked. Okay. Chocolate. Matches. I want to... What happened? You know, actually, yeah. I love the piano noise. Yay. Okay. Alright, don't mess with the light, or the mice. The light goes dimmer, and when it does, you die. Hey! Locked. Matches. Wait, there was another... No, that's the door I came out of. Huh. Alright, don't mess with the mice. Don't mess with the mice. Perhaps the key can be used to open it. Okay. Oh, mice. Okay. So there's no way to go but up. Give me all the matches! Oh, mouse. Locked. Oh, notes. Opening hours 4. There was a small piece of metal in the corner. Clock hand. So I need to find a clock. Is there a clock down here? was not. So where is the clock? Oh, other side, stupid. Nothing here. I want the clock. It was dark outside. The French doors, no matter how one looked, like they were all fake. Does that note still say come find me? Yep. I think that's where I'm going to call it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all when I come back and play this again. Bye!
And we're flying so close to where we belong. And we're trying to go somewhere new.